Recently, I got into listening a lot of Czech rap, mostly because of my friends. I was really curious about where it all started, and a few Google searches later, I somehow got into a rabbit hole of not only Czech, but also other Middle Europe popular music. In Czechia, the rap and bass or R&B genre has become much more popular over the last few years. This spike in popularity was very sudden, considering that Czech rap was kinda a joke few years ago, and I'm not surprised about it, when one of the most listened songs sounded like this. There were some already known interprets at the time, especially Izomandias and his label Melon Plus, but they were not very well established in the rap community, so Czech listeners often chose Slovak rap instead. Czech rap really got into listeners' ears for the first time when Dorian, Viktor Sheen and Nick Tendo stripped the rapping parts and instead focused more on melodic sections of the songs. And shortly after, more rappers jumped on this trend. Every rapper has its own producer. They compose the background beats. One of the most known ones is Decky, producer for Melon Plus. When the beat is done, rappers change it a bit to fit their style and vision for the song. Then they finish the whole process by adding samples and ad-libs, which are just sounds in the background made to fit the beat. This variation of rap quickly became mainstream among teens, and new songs and albums are being released regularly. In Slovakia, rap was really popular a few years ago, yet most local rappers didn't really adapt, and that led to their decline. Examples might be Rytmus and Ego. As of today, one of the most popular genres is combination of modern music with Slavic folk songs. Bands like Hrza and Helenine Oči occupied Slovak radios for quite some time already, which shows their popularity in the country. The folklore side of songs is really apparent not only in melody but also in lyrics. Texts often represent how people lived at the time and use many folk characteristic features, like using interjections in the chorus. In Poland, rap is once again the most popular genre as of right now, but with much tougher beats, which sometimes could be described as rockish or punkish. As in Czech variation, autotune is widely used as a background vocal. Rappers often scream, which goes hand to hand with raw background. This example is from charity event called Hot 16. Rappers have to make a track with 16 bars, select charities where their fanbase can donate money, and then nominate other rappers to the challenge. This event, started by Solar, existed for years and even passed over to other countries. This just shows how popular this genre really is. But preferences do normally differ. It's not that the whole nations are listening to same one genre, so I want to highlight other popular genres, bands and songs. In Czechia, classic pop was dominant genre before rap stepped in. Bands like Kristof and Xindl X are the older generation of Czech popular music. But now, they are not as widely listened as few years ago, but are still active and kinda popular. They were outclassed by two factors. First is the rise in acclaim of rap. Second is the new generation of pop bands. Example might be Mirai. Even though I said that Slovak rap kinda died, it's not exactly true. Don't get me wrong, it is true for rappers that I set as an example. But despite the death of the genre, there is a new generation of rappers in Slovakia, like Konex or Kamil Hoffman. They do melodic rap and bass, similar to Czech rap. In Poland, pop is the other favorite style. The most fitting example is the singer David Pochadlo, who didn't give Polish radios a rest for almost 10 years at this point. Also, the whole Middle Europe region is intertwined, which leads to raw Polish rap expanding beyond its national borders. We can find something like that in Czechia, for example. So, this was a journey through Middle Europe and its popular music. If you liked some of the mentioned songs, I'll link them in the description for you. Just remember that it is not the most catchy and complex music. The main beauty is being able to listen what you enjoy in your native language. And if you like this video, you can subscribe, I will do more soon. Also, I'm new here, so any feedback would help. See ya!